Alright, what's up guys? We have a customer build here, and big thank you to him guys for letting me use this for a video. I think this is going to be a good educational video that will help someone, that kind of deal. You guys know me, I try to do anything that will help the pistol community. The reason why I actually wanted to do his project, because not all my customers get videos or I asked them to, let me use something for this, but this guy literally got the full PP package. If you're not familiar with the PP package, it's basically, okay, I have three tiers kind of. I have meat and potatoes, Holy Grail, and then the PP package. They're all stupid names because it's easy to remember, and I'm pretty much a kid anyways. But he's got the extra durability parts, and we're going to go over that. And what else? Another question. I'm seeing it a lot on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. I do build Hi-Capa's pistol, mainly Hi-Capas and Glocks, but I do have expertise in other stuff for like commission-based, whatever you want to call it. I just, once again guys, I'm a hobbyist. I'm not a store. I have really high requirements. I don't like my time being wasted and that kind of deal. And usually the best way to contact me is on Facebook. And what else? Yeah, that I see that question, but yeah, I'm building commissions or Hi-Capas for people, Glocks, whatever you want to name it. I do it, and basically these people are the ones that are helping me buy parts for the channel. So if anything, you guys should be thanking these guys at the channel. Well, I spend my real money on it too, but anyways, they help out. Alright, first of all, this is just a cutout, but anyways, when I start a project with the customer, I like to get to sort of know where they play at. Are you tactical? Are you speed style? Are you are you a sniper? I have another customer that we're working on a sniper pistol, and that's going to be really fun. And I actually think I might have to build one on my own for fun and do a video series on that. But okay, that's just another side. But there's guys who play indoor and very CQB, so they want like small compact guns, that kind of deal. So I try to figure that out first. I create a G drive document I have for all the customers, and excuse me, I try to make everything as transparent as possible. So we try to find all these parts. I don't know if you guys can see from here, but I will try to find all these parts, and if I have them on hand, I buy parts here, and I just I'll use on hand parts and stuff we don't have. I usually mostly like 100% of this was, besides the on hand stuff, was from Alpha Airsoft. At first we tried to get the 5.1 from Evike, but they had like a pre-order back up until June, so like we're screw that. And by the time we sent in our order to Alpha Airsoft, they happened to get a 5.1 black in, and that's like perfect. So we ended up ordering all of this from Alpha Airsoft, and that came in 4 days. The problem is when I send in the order, it takes a while to get the order up and running and shipping. But other than that, when they ship it out, EMS is expensive, but it is we love it. That's one thing. The problem is, like I said, I'm not for everyone. I think I said I'm not for everyone, because anytime I'm ordering overseas, I force the customers to ship EMS, which is really expensive. But first of all, I don't like waiting a long time. I don't like doing customs. EMS has always sort of done well for me, and it's just I don't like wasting people's time. So I like getting projects done fast. Of course, I take care of them and everything, but I don't like taking months. But sometimes they can take months, especially if we're looking for certain parts. But like I said, the best kind of customer I like working is when they have, these are basically the only customer I work with, is when they have all the money ready to go. So if I put in, let's see, you look at all these parts, if I put in from 2 to 15, and this is make up number, it's $500, and I say, I'm going to submit this, do you have $500 ready? Most of my customers, okay, I'm sorry, why am I saying most? All of them will have the money ready, so we're not playing the, I need to save up, order one part at a time. I'm able to order all at once, boom. And that works out well, especially if you're trying to, deal with anything that's popular or I don't know, I guess popular would be the word. Like, these sold out really fast, but since he had all the money ready to go and it was easy, I was able to put in an order really fast, and they were able to snag all the parts for us. So, but first of all, let's go over. Okay, let's go over the. Okay, I'm trying to figure out how this is going to be structured. You can see this green tape. This is basically, you know, just letting you know you got it from Hong Kong. Got to cover all the trays, all that kind of stuff. Let's just take the green tape off. I'm excited for this build too. I have an armoire that I own myself that we're gonna put on here later. So this video is gonna be long, and it's gonna be cut like here and there. I'm not gonna film everything. I'm just gonna go over and try to talk about it. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You guys have already seen videos, about me putting stuff together and that stuff. So let's talk about the upper first. Now, he has literally all the. I'm an idiot today. He has the full PP package. He's got the slide. Okay, plastic slides break really fast. It's here and there. You can get lucky or not. He's got the enhanced. This is a UAC. Ultra lightweight, the not blowback, but Bowmar sight. All right, the stock TM1 will break in two places. Really annoying. That's down the road. The screw breaks, and then this part right here will break right around here. The plastic slide will break around here. But an easy alternative is this racker. You can put a racker to cover it up. All right, so that covers the rear sight. And then you go on to you see this guide plug right here, guys? Right here? This is a guide plug, guide rod. These two will break on the TM as well down the road. When I say break, guys, I don't mean they're breaking instantly. The deal with how the project started off, this is going to be, he's very familiar with the pistols, but this is going to be his first Hi-Capa. And it's like, there's a group of these guys, so he's not the only one, but they're like a group of these guys, and I'm the same way as I want to buy ones and get all the parts that are just already upgraded durability kind of deal. So he's like, buy once and that's it. Of course, it doesn't mean that these parts aren't going to break down in the future or it's indestructible, but you're definitely getting durability right at the beginning. So that's what he did. So we have the aluminum guide plug that comes with the slide, which is already a nice durability upgrade. And then we have a steel Airsoft Masterpiece guide rod, which is, I haven't broken one. Okay, I don't think it's ever going to break. And then plastic outer barrel, it doesn't really break, but we needed something to cover his 7-inch inner barrel, and I'm hoping this will pass. Cause I'm wondering if I'm going to have to figure out something or trim it a little. So I'm going to have to talk with him. I could have sworn this would have been covered it, but once I put in the hop-up unit, we're gonna know. All right, so that's because of cover it, and he's gonna be Cerakoting the gun all black anyways. It's gonna be like a tactical kind of style pistol, and he's playing out in the woodlands. That's why we have a 7-inch inner barrel, so we can get a lot of FPS out there. Next up, is we have the Guns Modify steel hop-up unit. Really nice. You know what? I realized I don't think I've done a video on it. I already have experience with it, but I need to do the video on it. They did an excellent job. All right. And then I bought the steel. It does not come with the internals. Really annoying, but that's fine. So steel. What do they call it? It's like a steel arm for the hop-up unit. This is the brass wheel. And then we have the bucking. We're using Autobot, and the eye key. I'm 3D printing out some myself. We couldn't find any, and so I'm 3D printing them out. And then he's going to be buying the eye key separately when we can find it. Just hopefully locally, that kind of stuff. All right. So that covers, and then we have a lightweight blowback unit. Is it a durability upgrade? I would honestly say yes, because the stock TM, I can't remember what I said in the PP package video, but the stock TM piston head is really annoying. It's just, my God, it's annoying. It's just, I would say this is more of a kind of relief upgrade, but yes. So definitely get this if you're going this far anyways. And that covers the upper. We have the 140 recoil spring. We're not going to be I don't like the enhanced hammer springs unless you're trying to run like CO2 max or high flows. I won't be putting that in. What else? That covers, he will be doing short stroke, and I'm missing the rubber buffers. And let's move on to the lower. The durability, the biggest culprit breaking is the stock TM safeties, the thumb safeties. They're a pain in the ass. They break down the road, and what happens is the design on the TM ones are a little different. It's like a little triangle, and it goes in, and after a while they break, and this one will come out eventually, and you're stuck with this. So you got the steel ones. Oh, I forgot. Sorry guys. Garter enhanced loading nozzle in the upper. Yeah, that's like most of the durability upgrades. So let's see how the slide goes on the frame right now. That's the first thing. I'm hoping it's tight. Oh, damn. We got a tight one, boys. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna get this nice and smooth on here. This will be a fun one. And what else? I'm gonna assemble the whole gun. Tell you if there's anything that I ran into. I have to take off the pistol grip, and I have to stipple that too. But I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get it to function here on the video, and that will be it. And I'm gonna go do grip work, and I'll probably take an Instagram video when this is all done. I'm gonna dress it up, because he's got the this is the Airsoft Masterpiece RMR plate. I'm really curious to see how this looks with the arm on here. I think it's gonna look really cool. So what we'll do is I'm gonna assemble it all. I'm gonna just get my armor off of my. I have a FNX, and it's gonna take it off the armor and the Surefire. We're gonna get the rail on here, and yes, we'll just see how it looks completed. All right. So when I come back, this will be completed. I'll see you guys around. Well, see you next part. All right, guys, we're midway. I was gonna, do it when it was actually complete, but I actually wanted to show you guys the frame before it gets cleaned up. And boy, this was really tight, I'm excited, which is good. You want a tight slide. And then just sort of touch on this subject. It confuses me. People always ask, how long do you think the build will take? Yes, I built a lot of Hi-Capas, but the fact is, guys, TM51 Hi-Capas, even advanced frames, these slides, they're sort of mass produced. Getting the same size tolerance is, to me, I think is asking. Well, I wish we could. Honestly, I wish every slide I could get would be, tight. But that's honestly not the case, and that's dependent on the frame you get. Your frame could have just a little extra material here, there. It's up in the air, and that's one thing I never know until I actually have to work on the gun. And that's something you guys should expect too. You could see one of my videos, and I could tell you right off the bat, wow, this slide was a drop-in. I didn't have to do any work. It was simple. And then you get it, and you have the same slide. You bought a brand new TM51, and guess what? It could be really tight. It could take you a couple hours to get to work. So that's just that subject. And this guy isn't even done yet. Just look at all the areas this guy was affected. All right, and this is not even me. Okay, only one area had to be sand because the burrs here were just incredibly nasty. And I told you guys, do the finger test, and you'll see it. in the first part I pushed in, I couldn't even get past it. It was hitting this whole row of burrs. So now I gotta clean this area because I had to use a jewelry file, and then I just polished it with, well, not polished it, but just a little sandpaper, boom, over here just to make it smooth. Now I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna make sure this is all black again. Joke is he's gonna be Cerakoting anyways, but I'm still gonna be covering it. All right, but check that out. This is by far the craziest tight slide I've worked with recently. Okay, right here. So I'm just showing you guys what you could expect. All right, and then let me show you how it is right now. You're gonna see that little hump. I'm gonna try to show it to you. You should be able to see it. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it. So it's easy to push. Now it's not easy to push. It's just that hump. It's that little, how it just sort of jumped. I gotta locate that hump. I think I have a good feeling of where it is, but once it gets there, we're smooth sailing. You see, it's just that hump, that last spot. So I gotta figure out that spot. Hop-up unit was installed. I got lucky. I was worried that the 7/8 was going to be sticking out and I was going to have to trim it or something, but it doesn't. So we're lucky, and this will be Cerakoted black. I think he's going to Cerakote the outer barrel too. So we don't want anything shiny because, you know, you don't want it to give away your position, especially in the forest when everyone's looking for something shiny. All right, so that's done. The grip has this first stage of stippling. Okay, this is a 360-degree stippling. I'm gonna ask him. I gotta ask him if he wants this area stippled or not. You know, because some people, you know, want this area stippled and some don't. Some even want this area stippled, but I don't think I'm going to, because get on there, boy. That's too tight. I have to work on that. But you guys understand. I won't be stippling, because that's just going to make it even harder to get it on. I think this is looking really good so far. So my next thing is to do is I'm going to be finishing this off, trying to figure out where is that last hump, and then cleaning up these so you don't really see them. Alright, and I know people are going to be asking. I use this and then some other ingredients. It's just, you know, guys, real steel practice kind of stuff. You can sort of transfer the skill sets over. So if you do real steel, this should be easy for you. If you built a, you know, a pistol, or you just done research, that kind of stuff. All right. Next, we'll be back when this is fully assembled, and we're just going to do a couple of dry fires, and that will be it for this video. The rest will be just for me and him to figure out the final steps. Okay? I'll see you guys back here. Alright guys, final part. This came out so good. I love how it looks. The RMR, the comp, I can't wait until we can see all this in black. It just looks so good. The top, look at that profile right here. Damn. Alright, it's not done. This took way longer than I expected, okay? Goddamn. But just, I think it was worth it. This is probably one of the coolest pistols I've done in a while. And the funny thing, it's not full custom. Okay, we still have a good amount of stock TM parts in here, and it just looks so badass. This is, you know, it's aggressive. I don't know how to explain it. Funny thing is, I actually don't like how the Surefire looks on here. That's just me. I feel like it needs something maybe some people might like it. I actually don't. I would almost want something more small and compact. And I feel like this is where my eyes sort of focus in this area. And then I look at the Surefire, and it's just, it doesn't match it. But that's just, once again, that's just me. But it's not done yet. The trigger area, I'll have to do more work on. I'm getting double trigger issues, so I'm just going to fix that. But, you know, I made a good amount of progress, and I think we're just going to end here. Let me just show you if it, you know, let's see if it actually shoots. Okay. Oh, see, there's a double trigger. But look at that, man. damn, this thing feels like a freaking, it feels like a beast. And the joke is not, RMR is not on the side of the fixed, but it feels like a beast. Alright? But yeah, once again, big thanks to the customer. I hope this video helped. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to work on the trigger area, make sure we don't have, you know, the double trigger issue. And I have to ask the customer, does he want me to, you know, these are small details. Does he want me to Dremel this area out? What else? I already talked about in the last segment, you know, do I need to stipple this area so we don't have, you know, this, I guess bevel. And I hate these two screws. That's just a personal, you know, preference of mine. I don't put them in, but I need to double check if he wants me to put them in. But these are small details. These are what I do in the private videos for, you know, one-on-one, and I try to, or we'll talk on Facebook. And this guy is actually really tight. Let me show you. So it's like I said, we have the guns modifying here, and it's not like lining up 100%. So it's really tight. But let me show you how this easy mount works. It's probably one of the easiest. Literally, it's in the name, guys. It's easy. Okay. Yeah, we might not even be able to get this out. It's a pin. Okay, but anyways, guys, there's a pin that goes through, and right now it's really tight. So I'm gonna have to work on that. So I have this area to work on, the trigger to work on, and then any small requests he has, and then we're pretty much done. And I need to get this shipped out to him. I want him to be able to play with it this weekend at least. But I don't know if that's gonna work. Today's what, Tuesday? I don't know. Alright, thank you guys. I hope this video worked out or helped out in some way. This was basically the PP package in action. Okay? And just remember, guys, nothing is ever, you can't look at this and expect that you can have an easy time, or you might have an easy time or you might have a hard time. So just don't give up and work at it. Oh, I know people are going to be asking, how'd you get rid of the silver stuff, guys? I use aluminum black right here. Okay, it's been around. They've been around for a long time. Birchwood Casey used it on Real Steel a lot. You don't have to buy it. It's sort of expensive, but you guys can even use Sharpie pen. They make these guys right here too. Same company. But these are a way you can, you know, cover up stuff if you don't want to see it. If you can't Cerakote it. I mean, for here it didn't really matter because he's going to be Cerakoting, but I do it anyways. Alright? And remember, always research online. Alright? I will see you guys around and have a good one.